It's tea time with Brooklyn on 97.3 WMEE.
I'm sure you've seen it online or at least on the news. You can't avoid it. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are officially married. And if you're tired of hearing about it, good news. This is my final time talking about it. But I do have everything that we know about what went down this weekend at Madison Square Garden, starting with who officiated the wedding. It was Adam Sandler, and he actually performed an original song that people called humorous yet touching, which totally sounds like something Adam Sandler would do. There wasn't a wedding party, so no bridesmaids or groomsmen, but Taylor's brother Austin was her man of honor, and Travis's brother Jason was his best man, and that was it. And then Jason and Kylie Kelce's kids were the flower girls. Taylor and Travis wrote their own vows, which they read to each other out of gold books. Each took about 20 minutes, and a few guests have said that Travis did most of the crying. No judgment there. I sobbed at my own wedding. The ceremony was on an upper level, and the reception was on the main floor, and someone described the decor as Alice in Wonderland meets the Wizard of Oz. I'm very intrigued by that, even though we're probably not going to see pictures because there was a no phone rule. So social media pics and videos are basically non-existent. There was also signs warning guests that entering the building was an agreement to confidentiality. So I can't really blame them. I would want the privacy too. The one thing I wish I could have witnessed was the performance by Paul McCartney. Paul and Stevie Nicks both performed, but Paul sang "I Want to Hold Your Hand" in public for the first time in more than 6 decades. He hasn't sang that song since he was a Beatle. And being a Beatles fan myself, I think that's really, really cool. And then also, I guess the guests were super entertained because there were carnival games like skee ball, mini golf, football ring toss, and a raffle entry for some really cool gifts, too. In completely different news this morning, NASA says we're in a new space race with China. So throwing it back to the 1960s, just like we were with Paul McCartney singing "I Want to Hold Your Hand," NASA is hoping to land on the moon by the end of 2028. While China is aiming for early 2029. So we're only a couple months apart in our plans for this. The goal this time, though, isn't just planting a flag first. It's building something that sticks around. So they want actual lunar base with rovers. They want a mini international space station, something stationary on the moon. NASA's top official says that China is moving fast and they're fully capable of pulling this off. So, of course, we want to do it first. For us, the Artemis 3 mission is next, which will be a major test flight, paving the way for our hopeful moon landing, again, at the end of 2028. And last but not least, once again, Joey Chestnut ate way more hot dogs than anyone else this 4th of July. He just won his 18th Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest Championship. He devoured 66 hot dogs and buns, had to have the buns too, in 10 minutes. That's actually insane when you think about it. 66 with the buns. The man who took second place was far behind. He only had 51 hot dogs. And then third place had 45 and a half. And I say only as if 45 and 51 hot dogs aren't a lot, but definitely doesn't beat the 66. And then on the women's side, Miki Sudo continued her own dynasty, winning her 12th title with 39 hot dogs and buns. I think it's safe to say they ate more than the rest of us this 4th of July weekend. And that's tea time today here on 97.3 WMEE.
Podcasts by Federated Media.